live at 2:42 p.m. just outside of Toronto time. It is so good to be with you. I don't really see you, but it's good to see you anyway. Here we are, parked outside of my favorite place, ready to go. But yeah, I'll give you guys a minute to come on in, so I'm not just talking to myself. Talking to myself. But it's good to see you guys. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know what perfume you're wearing. Let us know what perfume you've been wearing. Let us know how life is treating you. Life is grand, isn't it? Isn't life great? You get to do all the things you want to do. Include live stream in your car about perfumes. Amazing. And drink lemon and cayenne pepper shakes. You get to do whatever you want in this life. Friggin' amazing. Life is amazing. Isn't life amazing, guys? Isn't life grand? It is. Life is so good. Here we go. Guys, scent of the day. Drop your scents of the day in the chat. Let us know what you're wearing. Let us know what you're enjoying or hating. Let us know what you're hating today. Are you wearing something you hate? If you've worn something you've hated recently, I do that all the time. I wear stuff I can't stand. I don't know why. This is to torture myself. But I wear stuff I don't like all the time. And if you are, let us know what that is. But I am in Aqua Allegoria Lemon Verde because I'm off to the gym and I'm looking for a freshie. I've been wearing lots of freshies lately. Don't ask. I don't know what's gotten into me, but they're great for this sort of thing. How's everybody doing? Moose, good to see you. Chucky, you're my bud. Yeah, I love Bud. You're my bud too, Chuck. Good to see you. Looking good, baby. Moose, what's happening? E-Demo, we're right here, Dushan. You look well. Thank you, Rich. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing better. We were supposed to go live today with Rich, but we had a kind of a... Rich has a thing where he's going to go live tomorrow doing his seasonal rotational video, so he didn't want to do two back-to-back long streams, so we will probably... get together we had an idea for a top 10 video, a live stream, so we might do that next Friday. It was supposed to be today, but people are always asking, so I don't want them to be waiting or guessing. So if it's not next Friday, it'll be it's coming soon. Whenever it is, it's gonna come soon, and it'll be great. So yeah. Scent of the day, Les Indomptables Rose de Jamal. Awesome, good one. Drawn by is in, evening, monsieur. I'm wearing Louder for Men and drinking decaf coffee. Cool. Enjoy your Louder. Enjoy your coffee. Is it true Jicky is gone? That's what I see, but I don't believe it, you know? When I see notices like that, I always kind of second guess them, unless it's like directly from Guerlain corporate, but, because we've been hearing about Jicky for a long time being discontinued. You know, the rumors eventually came true for Monsieur de Monsieur, though. Like, they were saying, oh, discontinue. We're like, yeah, it'll never happen because, you know, they've been saying it for years and years and years, and it's still here. And then eventually, the rumors came true. You couldn't ignore them anymore. But, you know, with Guerlain, you just never really know. Hopefully, it's not true that Jicky is not discontinued. But, like, there is this thing going around, this notification. Hi, Brazil. Good to see Brazil. Howdy, Brian. Good to see Brian. Mangianosis. Good day. Scent of the day, a Mugler's Queer Impertinent. That's from Mugler's private line. Awesome. Good stuff. I think that is... Wait. I think it is from the private line. And I think that's Olivier Polge. I know Olivier created a few of those Mugler privates. And you know what? I wore a Mugler cologne the other day. I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, this might be the most perfect freshie. It is so damn good. I wore it to the gym. I enjoyed it so much. I took it to work and then resprayed it. I was like, oh my, this is glorious. Really good stuff. And it's huge, right? It is huge. Christian not wearing them yet, but got Les Abstraits samples today. Awesome. Enjoy your samples whenever you get to them. Let us know how you feel. Anyone else wants to sample Les Obsidian, you can at lesobsidian.com. Order any one of the samples and I will send you all 3. Nothing else to do. Just order 1 sample and I'll put 3 in your package and you're good to go. So lesobsidian.com if anyone else wants to try Les Abs. And if you do, thank you for trying Les Abs. Wearing an excessive amount of, what is that, Lou? Roland Mouret. Drawn by, I'm enjoying espresso with cold milk and honey. I've got a little bit of honey in my cayenne pepper shake today. I've added some turmeric and black pepper as well to my daily mix. So we'll see. I know turmeric is good for anti-inflammation. You got inflammation, turmeric. But in order for the turmeric to work, it's weird because turmeric, it needs the black pepper to activate it. So not sure about, you know, the black pepper, but we're going to try it anyway. You love smoking crack. I'm sorry to hear that, bro, but enjoy your crack, man. Dan, what is happening, Dan? Let us know what you guys are wearing. So this is, I mean, lemon verde. It's in the name, right? Lemon verde, green lemon. What is a green lemon? A lime, right? So this is lime, like lime based. It's not mojito, even though it's like, there's coconut in here. I don't find this as mojito as, let's say, the Lom, Guerlain Lom. It had that coconut and mojito vibe. This is very fresh, citrusy. The top is very citrusy, but the base is more woodsy and floral, but it has coconut edges and fig. So it has kind of like this Mediterranean vibe to it. Fresh, clean, spicy, mineralic, very, very fresh. You know, it's got that huge popping lemon, lime, bergamot, very like citrusy, zesty thing in the top, right? So, and that's what the Aqua Allegorias are, really. They're meant to be like aquatic, clean storytellers. Allegoria. All right? So, I don't know, they're said to be like really simple things, and they are, but these are kind of like complex in their simplicities. They're fun to wear. You know, they do develop and they transition. Some of them are really, really nice. Like Pamplalune is really nice. Lise Soleil is really nice. Oftentimes they get discontinued. Right? I think this might be a tester. Aqua, I don't know what this is, but it might be a tester. Probably is a tester. Just tried the new, was Habirou's Spirit fake news? What do you mean fake news? I've not tried the Spirit or the new parfum. Just tried new Aqua Reggio Elixir. Very nice. OG Aqua Reggio meets Fahrenheit. No way. Aqua Reggio meets Fahrenheit. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to wear out or play out. Wearing Aventus Absolute at work today. I saw a rumor that that's being discontinued. Is that true? Aventus Absolute? I didn't get my hello. What's happening, Dan? Good to see you, man. I always enjoy your companionship here. Let us know if you're going to the gym. I'm going to the gym. I don't know what today is going to be. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing. Maybe a lot of rows. Today will be rowing. Trump and Zelensky kicking off. Great way to start your day, eh? Yeah, don't let those two butt fucks ruin your day. Like the stream before the gym. Absolutely. Bro, I want to know how you're keeping your hair. Dude, I'm not doing anything. I'm just here surviving, living, you know, connected. Just connect to source, you know, and you'll be, whatever is meant for you, you'll have. And I guess my hair was meant for me. There's no other reason that I have it. I don't know what I do. I don't do anything specific. I just be me, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. Low testosterone means you can keep your hair. I don't know about that. I don't know anything about keeping hair. I just, I stopped using shampoo as much. That's what I did do. Obviously still use shampoo when I need to, like, because I work in the industry, manufacturing industry. There's lots of air and, oh, it's so dirty. It's so dirty. Oftentimes my nails are, I'm embarrassed sometimes to do like videos because I've got dirt in my nails, but you know, I try my best to clean them up. You get that gunk underneath the nails, but you can't help it working in the industry. So the air is really, really dirty in the place. It's very oily. You know, when you look at the lights, sometimes you catch a light in the like shadow light, and then you can see all the particles in the air, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I didn't see that. You know, like I'm breathing in all this stuff. It's just awful, 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 awful. Sometimes I get migraines, right? But yeah, you got to use soap. You got to clean up, but otherwise, I don't really like to use shampoo in my hair. But Monsieur de Givenchy, hello Justin, good to see Justin. Love the bee bottle. Yeah, the bee bottles are really nice. Apparently these have been reformulated or repackaged now. I don't know if they're still coming dressed like this, or they're all in the new black bottles, and I don't know what's up with Guerlain. They're always repackaging, rebranding, changing names, changing formulas, discontinuing things, bringing things back from the past. It's always up in the air, but you just kind of go with it and don't stress. Don't stress. Just take it. Izzy Miyake. What's the longevity on this one? So, you know, the Aqua Allegorias are very soft and light. They're meant to be, like, I would consider these office friendly, really, right? Like if you work in a place that's fragrance free, I'd say you could probably get away with this and just say it's your shampoo, you know, like 1 or 2 sprays, and you'll be fine because they are really, really light and transparent and airy. But when I wear them, I can get a good 5 to 6 hours where they've got my interest, and then anything after that, like they just become too light and they disappear. But I get a good 5 to 6 hours, which I think is way more than enough for like an Aqua Allegoria or Freshie, considering I'm just going to wear this to the gym, right? I wouldn't put this on with a suit or going out to have fun or a bar or a club or a restaurant or something. Maybe I would, but it wouldn't be my first choice. This is just to be clean and fresh, inoffensive, and something light for myself, because I don't want to be breathing in like these heavy Chypre Palatins or Diaghilevs or Rien at the gym, right? Even though I wore Rien to the gym once. But yeah, where are we? Who's tried these Aqua Allegorias? HR Parfum is Habit Rouge marinated in barbecue sauce. I'm not sure how I feel about that. How does everybody feel about barbecue sauce? Good morning, Ryan. Gym music is the worst. What do they play? Yeah, it is pretty. It's top 40 stuff, right? The hair looks great. Thanks, Justin. Thank you. If Aventus Absolute is getting discontinued, I need to get a backup or 2 because it's way better than the original. No way. I had a meeting today and already turned heads. It's kind of Dior Sauvage-ish, isn't it? It's like Aventus mixed with Sauvage. That's kind of the feeling I got. Mostly genetics that determine if you keep most of your hair. Could be. My dad's 82. He's got all of his hair still. Yeah, obviously it's thinned out at 82, but he's still got it all. Yuji's the best looking creative director. Thank you, Dushan. It's probably not true, but I appreciate your love. And Gillen says definitely would smush. Yeah, April, you're gonna get smushed in April, bro. Don't worry. You got what's coming to you. Bro, you know Jeremy Fragrance? Not personally. I don't. I can't keep up with Guerlain. I know, we're all... I feel the same. Like, I don't really aspire to keep up anymore, because, I mean, if they were putting out interesting things, I would definitely still be all over it, but... what are the notes? So, okay, so the notes that I get mainly, like, you get a citrusy top, There's two parts to this fragrance. You got kind of that woody base, that underlying, it might not be sandalwood, but it is very creamy, like really creamy woods. You got that fig and coconut, but it's like soft woods with like this coconut feathered edges, right? Very creamy, very soft. Fig, you got the fruity component to it, which is coming from fig. It's like a nice green fig. And it kind of reminds me of Dior's Balade Sauvage, but this is so much nicer than Balade Sauvage. You know, it does have that mineralic aspect to it, Mediterranean thing going on. The notes, what else are the notes? I would say mostly, you know, fig, coconut, woods, and then the citrusy top. Let's put some on. There might be some ginger in here. You know, is it a touch spicy? But fresh spicy, right? Very fresh spicy. Oh, very airy, very aromatic and green. So right away, like the lime is there, the citrus, the sparkling citrus, very fizzy, soda poppy, fresh, sparkling, very sparkling, a lot of light. It's fun. It's very buoyant, you know. It's very, it's got a little bit of soul to it. It's a touch fruity. Orange Soleil is very good. Good for summer. Do you manscape? Yeah, you got to take care of that stuff, of course. Of course, man. Those expensive bottles with jewelry that's on the bottles, or is it specifically made for bottle? Or you can wear it as a statement piece. Oh, the Guerlain bottles, which they got so many of them. You know, they're mostly for collectors. That's what they are. They're really expensive pieces that are exclusive. Sometimes there's only 100 made. Sometimes there's 1,000, but they are mostly for collectors. Is it important to macerate? It's not important. Like, you can go ahead and start wearing it. You don't have to do anything, really. There's nothing for you to do other than wear it. But the more you wear it, I believe that the more the perfume will open up on you. Barbecue sauce is a difficult condiment for a veggie. Everyone manscapes. I would certainly hope so. Like, I mean, especially if you want somebody else to look at you. If you don't, like, that's fine. Just you do you. Like, really. A maceration is indispensable. At least 6 months in the fridge and 6 in the sun. This stuff turned my tongue yellow the last time. Have you smelled Oud Yuzu? I've not. But I think my favorite from the line is Lys Soleil. Lys Soleil is pretty cool. It's lilies and sawdust. What's this one you're wearing called again? This is Limon Verde. Do you guys not see the title? Is the title not in the stream? Prime time? No? Great audience tonight. Please like the stream. Yeah, you got a lot of lovely faces here. Thank you for liking the stream. What's happening, Bobby? Happy Friday. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. Today's Friday. I've got the day off. Worked a lot this week, actually. Oh, man, I really worked a lot. I haven't worked a full 40-hour week, and it feels like forever, but I definitely got my hours in this week. And it was nice. It was nice to get a lot of work in. But Bobby is in Paris, Edinburgh. Yeah, I've got the day off. The boys will be coming shortly. So I'll be seeing the kids soon. I'm going to have dinner. Probably come back to the gym at some point this evening. I know one of them will be like, hey, anyone going to the gym? And I'll be like, yeah, I'll come. I'll come with you. Let's go. So, nice atomizers. Yeah, the atomizers on Guerlain are usually, they're really good. Bobby, the Duke of Hawaii. The Duke of Westminster. Have you ever teabagged a person in a non-comical movie? Yeah, dude, I'm a guy. I do all of that stuff. I have guy friends, and, you know, we do shit like that. Stick things in each other's... Like, if somebody's bent over and you're walking by, yeah, you stick something in their ass. It's, you know, it's all... It's guy humor, right? Guys get it. I used to do it to my supervisors. One guy, I remember I would do it to my supervisor all the time. And if he was bent over, I would stick like a wrench up his ass or whatever, screwdriver. Sometimes it would just if I had nothing, I would use my finger. And one time he got so, like, I did it 1,000 times. And one day, I guess I just got him at the wrong time, and he was so stressed, and he was bent over, and I stuck my, I was like, there's a perfect opportunity to get Boris. I stuck my finger in his ass, and he jumped up so high, and he turned around, and he's like, if you ever do that again. I'm like, what? What are you gonna do? But yeah, it happens. It happens. Would you compare these to MFK Aquas? I find these are less musky. MFK is like musk bombs everywhere. These don't have the musk that MFK has. Like, I've been wearing Petite Matin a bit, like coming to the gym for gym purposes. And that's like very similar in style, very fresh, very bergamotti, fruity and stuff, but it's got just so much musk, like so much musks in them, right? You guys know the MFK musks. Hey, Eugene, I did receive your sample pack in the mail recently. Every impressive Descendre is my favorite. Well done. Awesome. Thank you. Would you recommend a few other chiffres like Descendre? I mean, if you like Descendre, people are saying try Polo Green, original Polo. So, what are the chiffres? God. They all escape me in this moment. Every chypre. How does that happen? Yeah, we'll recommend you some chypres. Guys, let's recommend some chypres for Rob Mack. He enjoys Descendre. What else? Bellamy Vetiver. That's what I would say. Bellamy Vetiver. If you like Descendre, I would also say try Les Indémodables. What's the Oriental Velours? I think that has some parts in common with Descendre. Is it Oriental Velours? The really smoky one. It's got the pine, the sap, the tar in the top. Yeah. Drinking tequila sunrise, but lost my tequila, so using vodka. Hey, whatever works, right? Any mint in that Guerlain. It doesn't bang me over the head, I'll tell you that. But it has a minty, yeah, you know, it has that freshness. It has a lot of green in it. The Cayenne King, what's happening? Oh boy, I see the pepper. Yeah, do you see the peppers? Yeah, you can, right? So we've got, yeah, that's black pepper, the black stuff there. So the black pepper is used in combination with the turmeric. The black pepper activates the turmeric, something by like 500%. Without the black pepper, the turmeric wouldn't work. But as soon as you add the black pepper, it might be like 300% activation, right? But yeah, there's, so I start off with obviously water and then a lemon. I chop up a lemon and squeeze all the juice. Then it is like the smallest spoon of cayenne pepper, salt. This is the salt Chucky recommended, the Baja Gold salt. Same size teaspoon of turmeric, some black pepper, and a little bit of honey. So these will open up the arteries, get the blood flowing, help with, it's anti-inflammatory, which is good. I cut out coffee and replaced it with green tea, and I've been feeling amazing from it. Dude, I quit drinking coffee, and I'll never go back. I'll never go back. I love being coffee free. I love being like dependent free. even though I smoke a ton of weed. Like, I love being independent from coffee, right? You like mint fragrances? I do. I enjoy mint. I like mint in my frags. I like Eau Mint. Eau Mint. Eau Mint. Diptyque's Eau Mint. I like that a lot. That is a barber shop. Who is asking? ML is always asking about barber shops. ML. I think ML's from Croatia. Check out Eau Mint. It's a really good barber shoppy frag. It's got that Barbasol, you know, the shaving foam accord. Mint. Géranium pour Monsieur and Beau de Jour. I like Beau de Jour for mint. Beau de Jour is a good minty perfume. You guys like minty frags? Add some zingy ginger in that juice. You know what? Like, my mom's like, here, put this in, put this in, put this in. I'm like, Mom, like, I can put all this stuff, but where does it stop? You know, where do we draw the line? Like, what? You know, how much do we keep going? But, you know, I could put ginger in, but how much do I put in? Like, where do you stop? Where do the benefits take over? Géranium pour Monsieur is my favorite. I once sprayed my brother's ombre leather like 8 times during the summer and went to school. Ooh, it sounds like a lot, but hopefully you were well. Did you get a headache? That's what I would be most concerned about. Those heavy EDPs in the heat. A beach hut man from Hamosh. Not tried that. Beach hut. The mint in spring, summer is uplifting. Do you wish you had a daughter? I wouldn't mind. I have a friend that has a daughter, and they're great, you know. They're different, you know. They're different than boys. They don't want to destroy things, and they just want to play gently. All my boys wanted to break shit. They just wanted to break, you know. Go Leafs go. We're on a run. What run is that, Nick? I just feel so disinterested in the Leafs right now. And I'm not a huge fan of the captain. What's your max bench? I don't max bench. I don't go for max. I don't know, but I should try. I could probably do 2 plates. I could probably do a little bit more. But I don't know. Have your migraines lessened? They have in the last couple days. Yeah, they were really bad last week. I don't know if it was the pressure in the air, if it was the gym, if it was my perfume, if it was the air conditioning at work. I don't know, but yeah, no, I feel really good the last couple of days. No migraines, no headaches. What is the most yeasty smelling fragrance? That would probably, so I got 2 in my mind. L'Artisan Parfumers, the one Jean-Claude Elena did. Oh, Bois Farine. It's very kind of like fried bread. That's what it smells like. Cooking oil, fried bread, doughy. And then Serge Lutens has a perfume. What the hell is it called? That also, like, it smells like bread and maple syrup and breakfast sort of things. Yeasty. What else would be yeasty? Ask Pradeep. Ask Pradeep if Paddock is yeasty. Paddock had some sort of like oatmeal accord to it. The new Aqua Allegoria Rose Verde ain't too bad. Most of them aren't too bad. Like, most of them are just really nice, you know? And they all, like, they do the same thing. It's just like, you gotta pick which one you like. Is there any MFK scent that includes mint? Mint. I don't remember right now if there is. Is there an MFK that includes mint? How about Aqua Celestia? That might be a bit minty. Massacre is a great leather sheeper. Howdy, folks. Lead to Lead Skis is still the best rose on the planet. Awesome. Thank you, Dwayne. I'm so glad that you love it. That's really nice. Aventus Fruity Chypre. Massacre is a good... I don't know, Macassar? What is that? Oriental Velours is brilliant. 31 Rue Cambon, there you go. Bellamy Vetiver, yeah, I would agree with that. Being wearing Le Bleu this week, my first ever Guerlain. And Misia and Bois Dormant a lot. Sweet. I actually love all of those. Le Bleu. Le Bleu was one of my first Guerlain, like, oh my God, perfume can do this? Perfume can make me feel this? Like, I've never felt that in my life. Where did that feeling come from, you know? I was like, that's just Le Bleu. That's the feeling of Le Bleu. That's the magic of perfume. It's so hauntingly beautiful. Like, you can't even, you just reach for words that you can't even describe it, how beautiful it is. You know? Salome. They say Salome. I've always thought it was Salome. But Papillon is a good Chypre. Have you tried Terre de Hermes? Yeah, I own all of the Terre except for the newest ones, which I see Pradeep just dropped a review of. And now my mouth is starting to change colors from this juice. Orangey. Let's wash this down. Greetings to all from Germany. Still cold here. For me, one of the best Chypre frags, Roja Diaghilev. Good to see Dennis. Hope you are doing well. Welcome, Dennis. Guys, like the stream. Double tap the screen right there on my nose to like the stream. We're at 32 minutes in. How's everybody doing? Eugene likes another great leather Chypre. It's Azure by Estee Lauder. Yeah, I really like that. Coconutty as well. Coconutty woods. Sandalwood. Azure is apparently a sandalwood perfume. I drink cayenne and turmeric every day. Awesome. Once in the morning. What do you add anything to it? Lemon, black pepper, honey, anything else? Every day. And how do you feel? Like, how does it make you feel? Matt says Diaghilev Apex. Did you hear about making that drink, or it's your own made-up concoction? No, you know what? It just started showing up in my algorithm one day. Like, try cayenne pepper shot. I just seen these dudes making these cayenne pepper shots. So I was like, oh, I want to try these. They look good. The dudes look good and healthy and ripped and jacked. And, you know, I was like, hey, if it's good for them, it's got to be good for me. I'm going to try it. So I just started trying it. And then I started, like, seeing other videos, and they're like, oh, try this. So I just started adding them to the same drink. Would you ever release a fragment talc? Like a baby powder? I love powder, so you can imagine there's going to be quite a bit of powder in a lot of my perfumes. What's the difference between cypress and pine bitterness? Could be. Coffee is nice in moderation. Bro should try At the Barbershop by Maison Margiela. Beau de Jour is a masterpiece. What makes Beau de Jour so good? What part of Beau de Jour captures you? This guy's music sounds so familiar. It's not English, though. Beaches or mountains? Beaches. Beaches. Beaches over anything. Beaches over the city. Beaches over the Las Vegas. Beaches over anything, man. Water and sun for me. That's life. The water and sun. Beau de Jour is off the chain, huge. Wish I got the bigger bottle. Do you think they'll come out with like a stronger formula? Like an extrait or... What is Beau de Jour? Is it an EDP? I wonder if they'll do like a flanker of it. Lord Charles says, I love La Doulette Exquise. Sorry I can't pull out notes really because I'm new to this, but today it felt like Antaeus' sister. Maybe it's the Castoreum, I don't know. Every time I wear it, I get something different. Yeah. That's awesome. Keep going. I'm glad that you're enjoying it though. This guy's music is capturing me. I think he's got to be Croatian or something. Dushan, can you hear the music? Going to buy a backup of Beau de Jour. Cartier, Oud and Minth. We want a cup. We want a cup. I want a cup. I want at least one before I go. I think I'll get one. Hopefully one. I'd love 5 really, but I'll take one. I'd love to celebrate it just with my kids, you know, just enjoy that moment with the kids because they're big sport nuts too. Any experience with Une Nuit Nomade? No, I don't even know what that is. Who's Nia? Who's Nia? How do you say your name? Let me know am I saying it properly? Who's Nia? I've got no experience with that, but maybe somebody else will. The private line of Beau de Jour is definitely richer. I keep hearing that, but I don't remember the private blend Beau de Jour. But I love my signature line, you know? Thoughts on YSL M7 Oud Absolute? It's great. Nice, big, smoky, rubbery oud. Spicy, woody. Good. Balsamic, incensey. Bobby, you're so money and you don't even know it. What is that from? You're so money and you don't even know it. Where have I heard that before? You're so money and you don't. Is that who is that? Ben Affleck? Who is that? Remind me. If you had to choose one fragrance for your whole life, what would you choose? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's such a... It's tough. It's hard. I don't think anybody can answer that, really. What would be yours? Your one for life. It's like choosing a child, dude. It's not as important, though. Try the new Dolce & Gabbana K Parfum. Nice blend of licorice and fig. Will you please wear a suit and tie for one live stream? Why do you want to see me in a suit and tie? What do you Google when you're bored? I think the last thing I Googled was a red sweater. I want a red sweater. That's the last thing I Googled. I want a red sweater. What are you drinking? I'm drinking a cayenne pepper shot. I don't know what to call it. I just call it a cayenne pepper shot. Usually I feel like I'm content with just wearing Chanel and getting into Guerlain too, but are there any others I have to try? I'm wondering, are there any others on the same level as Chanel and Guerlain? Like other what? Other brand perfume? Yeah, there's tons of good stuff. But I mean, that's a good place to start. Then you can go to Dior, then you can go to Hermes, you can go to Cartier. And then you can go into the niche brands or the indie brands. You can go to Frederick Mull, you can go to Tom Ford, you can go to Diptyque. You're not going to just stop, you know, as a perfume lover, you're not just going to stop at Chanel and Guerlain. I would have stopped a long time ago, right? But no, there's so many great perfumes out there. But yeah, Chanel and Guerlain is where I started too. Kind of, you know, actually I started with Chanel too. I was way more familiar with Chanel. I had way more access to Chanel. And then it was like much later I had discovered Guerlain, and I was like, oh, what do we have? What are these like priceless little gems here? Holy smokes. Going into the Guerlain boutique in Toronto, unbelievable. Sitting there at the display where they had all the parfum extracts of everything in the little cube testers, right? They're bringing you champagne or coffee and you're spraying perfume. What a trip. Turmeric and pepper shaken, not stirred. Have you ever worn Lancaster concentrate EDT? I've not. I gotta get a decant of private collection, Beau de Jour. Rich has a bunch, but he won't send me Jack Squad. Oh, that's too bad. Bulgari put home EDP, 3 stars. Is 3 stars good? 3 stars out of 5 or 3 out of 3? What does that mean? Vogue Mem is one of the best indie fragrances I am liking recently. I've not tried Mem, but I believe that is a lavender, right? Pradeep? Have you ever peed in the shower? Avi. I'm a dude. Brick Masons, but I also clean my own shower, right? I scrub my own shower, so. Brick Masons and farmers drink that exact juice with a piece of raw mango for snack before a day of heavy work. Is that so? So now I need a mango, right? Before it was ginger, and now it's I gotta add mango. Just keep adding stuff to it. I wonder what it's gonna turn into. Like, let's go this, like a year from now, I wonder what this is gonna look like. Any similar perfume to Virgin Island water you can recommend? I don't know if there's anything like similar, coconutty. I don't know. It was really damn spicy. Vuitton de Palace is a powdery fragrance I love. Beau de Jour Parfum will come for sure. That would probably be a cool thing, wouldn't it? Sauvage EDP or Bleu de Chanel EDP? Ugh. A flip a coin, dude. I don't really enjoy wearing either of these, to be honest. I don't mind smelling them on other people. What kind of porn do you watch? I don't. If I'm being honest, I don't. I don't watch porn. Your voice is very calming, like Asmer. I want a Beau de Jour talc and soap. Nick, I love Comet and 19 Poudre for powdery vibe. Saint Germain des Prés, Celine. Yeah, those are all amazing. Comet, Poudre, and Saint. I love all of those. How would you describe God? As love. God is love. What are you wearing today? I'm wearing a combo of single spray of Promise with a couple sprays of Iris Poudre. I'm in Limon Verde. Aqua Allegoria Limon Verde for the gym. Gonna probably hit a bunch of rows, so want to feel fresh and uplifting and energetic. That's, you know what perfume has? Perfume has the ability, like if you're wearing an energetic perfume, it has the ability to transfer that energy to you, where you become more energetic. I think that's why I'm really enjoying these. They got a great transfer of energy. It's just the human imagination. Isn't everything imagination? I mean, without your brain, right, you wouldn't be able to imagine it. And where did your brain come from? Who gave you your brain, right? Like, God is consciousness, right? God is literally consciousness. In order to access that consciousness, you were given the brain. God gave you a brain to come into his world and have fun and do with it as you will, right? So the brain is kind of like the receiver, you know? We all in this one consciousness, just receiving messages. But you need a brain to access it. Without a brain, none of this would exist. It would only be God here. You know? Where'd you get your brain from? I didn't give myself my brain. I didn't create my brain. It was given to me by the Creator, the one and only. So, imagination, yeah, it kind of is imagination. It kind of is an illusion. God's allowed you into his illusion, into his imagine. This is all his creation, right? Where'd this come from? Where did it come from? I can almost stop at Les Exclusives. They're gorgeous. Think we'll see another Les Exclusive sometime soon? Yeah, we will. But not, they won't be as frequent as Dior's. I know Dior's got two, like they've got Bois Talisman coming out and Star Rose. So that's two in a very short span they're releasing. You probably, in the next 10 years, you'll probably only see 3 Les Exclusives, right? Which is funny, because in the next 10 years, you'll probably see like 30 Dior Privés. You'll see maybe 4 at the max Les Exclusives. Let's say by 2035, there'll probably only be 4 more Les Exclusives. I would say 3. Hello from England. What are you slightly proud of? What am I slightly proud of? I'm proud, like right now, I'm proud of the changes that I'm making on myself, like growing, learning, going forward. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of change. I think change is really important. Otherwise, you become stagnant and you just, nothing changes, right? I like change for myself. But what are you slightly proud of? Anybody? What are you guys proud of? Proud of my kids. Proud of my kids. Hello, everyone. Just got home. 6 eggs and toast. Mem is one of my favorite lavender fragrances. 6 eggs sounds delicious. Eggs are delicious. I find eggs incredibly delicious, especially fried eggs in butter. I have increased my sprays and it feels like a good move. How many sprays are you going? See, stuff like this, I can spray unlimited. It doesn't matter. You don't need to count. You just spray, spray, spray. It doesn't make a difference. But heavier stuff, that makes a difference. I found love with perfume due to Les Exclusives. They literally changed my perception of perfume, made me realize it's literally a form of art, the way they boost my moods, and got into the artistry, Nick. Yeah, definitely it's art, and it touches the soul and it moves us. That's why we love perfume. It's like music a lot. Like music you can turn on instantly and it is uplifting and energetic, or it depends what you're listening to. It's sad and emotional. It can make you cry. Good perfume can make you cry, just like a good sunset or a good song, right? So yeah, there are little like emotional balls of spray. Best Chanel, Lilion. Worst Chanel, Bleu de Chanel. Both are modern product. Best Chanel, Lilion. Worst, Bleu. Is the new Bleu exclusive for real? I still don't know, Pradeep. I haven't seen it. What do you think though? What's your favorite shape? Just in general? Hexagon? I don't know. I don't know. Octagon? Triangle? I found a lilac frag. Caron Royal Bane. How about en passant? Where are you heading? I'm heading to the gym. I'm just outside of the gym. Just parked outside of the gym. Gonna go in right after this stream. My brain came from Target. Sorry to hear that, man. But as long as it works. You need one that works. And you got to decalcify it though. And I think that's what like a lot of this stuff helps, is decalcifying the pineal. Right? Becoming more conscious, increasing your consciousness. It's all Louis Vuitton imagination. What is Louis Vuitton imagination? Louis Vuitton Swim is really good. They sound synthetic. Like, I like these freshies, but it's important that they don't smell. I don't want to smell the synths. You know what I mean? Like, I want the freshness, but I don't want the synths. And I have a feeling, I'm not familiar with these Louis Vuittons, but I have a feeling that they're very like synthy. Own 0 Louis Vuitton. I own a few. The ones I have are really good. Quality over quantity when it comes to Les Exclusive. I think they're all really quality though, you know, so it doesn't really matter where you start. But I did spill a little bit of this pepper shot in my lap. The first time I opened it up, like a couple of drops fell like right into my lap. And I've got a little bit of a stain right in my crotch, and I'm like, should I go home and change my pants? Because this might be a little bit embarrassing. I'm proud of my gym health progress, as you should be. It's you put in a lot of work and a lot of effort, so no reason not to, you know. Massive tub of Greek yogurt and frozen fruits for breakfast cereal. For breakfast tomorrow. Yeah, Greek yogurt. I like Greek yogurt as well. It's probably one of my favorite things that comes in like a package. Greek yogurt and eggs and honey. Those are my favorite things that come packaged. Is it true? Yeah, this guy's Croatian for sure. So the song that he's listening to right now, the girl, the ex-girlfriend I told you that sent me the bottle of Elictimus, is married to the singer that this guy's listening to right now. I probably know this guy. If his windows are tinted, I can't see him though. What animals have you been bitten by? Never a snake, thankfully. I wouldn't want to be bitten by a snake. Has a perfume ever made you cry? Probably. Oh, order for sample set has just come in. Are you here? I just see an order has come in. Has a perfume ever made you cry, Dolce Vita? Davidoff Cool Water after reformulation sucks on performance. First 2 purchases for spring summer will be Carnal Flower and Synthetic Jungle. Good choices. Did you end up wearing Parade this week? I did, but just a bit. I just sprayed a bit on. I didn't wear it out. How was your experience? I wore it yesterday in the morning. It's a gray citrusy frag, very fresh. I never noticed the dose of ambroxan in it. It's done well and gives the slight amber nuances. It's very fresh. It reminds me a lot of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, but it's a bit more, like, I would say, cutting in the woods. I wore Ombre Nuit today. Got so much patch. Anyone else get this bloody beautiful feeling? Oh, fleeting but fab. So much patchouli. I get, yeah, rose and benzoin is what I get from. It's very cookie-ish in the dry down. The dry down really sweetens up on me with the vanilla. I'm wearing Ricci Club, very spicy and fresh. I'm imagining that says crispy fries or soggy. I'm all crispy, yeah. I don't want soggy fries. Have you ever feared for your own life? Nah. Like I was gonna die at some point? I think the closest I came, I felt I was, nah. I'm gonna say no. I find most new Louis Vuitton to be quite synthetic smelling in some, yeah, it's the musk they're using, I feel. None of them are bad though, just not my cup of tea. Yeah, I feel the same way. They're just, and they're overpriced as hell for what you're getting, you know? A lot of them are really, really thin and watered down and just musky, fresh, uninteresting. But you're paying for the label and the brand. Honestly, the more I experience perfumes, the less I see their connection to fashion. To me, it feels more like sommeliers enjoy wine or food. I don't get why frags are limited to the fashion industry. I guess they were the one, like an accessory. They were the ones with the money and the market and the reach. And if you're on death row, what would be your last meal? Steak and eggs. The steak would be bloody as hell, probably blue, could even be raw. I could care less on my on my deathbed, but it would be a good cut of steak and a Diet Coke and a blunt. That would be my last meal. Not really. The memories that came with it, yes. Oh, yeah, that's a good answer too, Dolce Vita. It's something. There's a connection to something. When I want to feel skanky and sexy with a floral, oud and pink. When I want to feel like extra bad boyish, oud and ombre. Or Roja Parfum de la Nuit too. If I'm relaxing at peace, Bel Homme. Nice choices. Sweet. I mean, that's kind of what Bel Homme was. Relaxing at peace. Healing. Bel Homme was about healing the soul. You kind of look like Edward Norton from Fight Club. Great movie. How's the weekend looking? Bright, but right now it's gray. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited for my kids coming. You know, I haven't seen them since Monday, but the energy they bring it's awesome. So yes, I'm looking forward to the weekend. We'll be going to the gym, hanging out, just hanging out, just doing guy stuff, boy stuff. Might go into the city. I'm going to try and go into the city this weekend. Got to go get a helmet for my younger guy. He's going, I don't know, go play hockey or something. He needs a helmet. I don't know. We got stuff to do. But how was your weekend? How is your weekend looking? I got a nice, so I'm off today. I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't go back to work till like Monday, late Monday afternoon. So I've got it almost feels like 4 days off, really. You know what I mean? That's why I love the weekends. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, it feels like 4 days off. Fragrance are spiritual. As I've gotten older, I've learned to wear what I love and what makes me feel like myself, more than just wear fragrances for how society thinks we should smell. Yeah, I mean, with fragrances, it's always like that for me. Wear what I want, it's never ever about somebody else's choice or what society wants us to smell like. I agree. Even if I want to smell like a pissy jasmine, I'm going to smell like a pissy jasmine because that's what I feel like. But if I want to smell like, a green lemon, I'm going to smell like a green lemon because that's what I feel like. Have you smelled Rose Amira Guerlain? Yeah, I have. I think I want a bottle. I find it really close to Guerlain's Rose Nacree du Désert. I think it might actually be the same perfume. I'm going to have to do a side-by-side, but I did like it. I really liked it, to be honest. Do you like Ombre Nomad? I do. It's an interesting smell, but don't know if it's an overrated concept. It is. Rose Dadabi did it first. Can't justify spending that much when I could just get another Creed for less. But Ombre Nomad does it better than anyone else in that category, I find. It's really well done. And that's what Louis Vuitton does. They make things well done. You know what I mean? When they do it. Like, I think their perfumes are well done. Just the ideas aren't the greatest. What's happening, Milos? Wishing peace to the whole world. Been wearing Shalimar ADP for 2 weeks in a row. Straight? Wow. Finally, I gave it a full wearing and full appreciation and then constantly changing it. Yeah, now you can review it. give it a good whirl. Let the world know what you think of Shalimar EDP. I think everybody would look forward to that. Have you smelled Dolce & Gabbana the One? Kind of smells like, yeah, I have Dolce & Gabbana the One. Kind of smells like One from YSL. What is One from YSL? I didn't know One YSL had a One. Currently thought about trimming my collection down to having one freshie for work and one really expensive oud from Dubai. A lot of culling going on. People culling their collections. I'm not about that yet. I haven't gotten there. But yeah, if you want to enjoy a smaller collection, enjoy a smaller collection. Eugene, I would bet $1 million that you would love Louis Vuitton Imagination. It's very similar to Comet. It's creamy and beautiful. Really similar to Comet is crazy. Wow. But I hear a lot about it. I just imagine it's going to be overly synthetic though. Imagination. Nah, bro, Creed is expensive too. Creed is expensive. Creed is, they're over $500 for 100 mil. They have some good fragrances I wouldn't mind having. I didn't mind the new Centaurus, really spicy and woody and smoky. And also didn't mind Viking. But I asked, last week I was at the Creed counter and I saw a sales assistant I'm really familiar with, and we stopped and we chatted for a bit. She says, Eugene, they're not selling. The only thing people want are Aventus and Silver Mountain Water. She goes, nobody's buying Viking, nobody is buying Centaurus. They just want the same thing. And it's the prices, because a lot of these Creeds can found heavily discounted. Scent of the day, Le Lion. I don't really like the dry down, but I absolutely love the top notes right after spraying. Do you know any other fragrances with a similar scent? Try Shalimar. Try Ombre Sultan. Favorite dessert, I could have creme brulee for days. Favorite dessert would be, I like cheesecake. I love my mom's cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake or cherry cheesecake, whatever topping she puts. And I like baklava. Is baklava a dessert? I guess it would be, right? I decided to purchase Abbé Rouge EDP, a new transparent squared bottle. I like that classy, nostalgic smell. Creed Silver Mountain Water is really metallic for the price. When your kids get older, will you let them raid your collection? Might be sooner rather than later. They're already starting to, and I'm just like, yeah, take. Like a couple weeks ago, my son wanted, Luca wanted Ultramol. I was like, go ahead, I'm not gonna wear it. Go ahead. He's like, thanks, Dad. And as long as he wears it, I'm happy. I'm glad. Please do. I love it. I would love your take on it. On what are we talking about? Never smelt it. Take on what? I gotta go back here and see what we were talking about. Oh, Rosamira. Yeah. Remind me. Okay. I mean, if I get it, I'll definitely talk about it. But I really liked Rose Nacre. It's too bad they got rid of it. I'm bored with today's repetitive stuff, so Abbé Rouge delivers something nostalgic. Yeah, what sort of repetition are you seeing in today's trends? What repetition is bothering you the most? Have you smelled any Zara fragrances? I mean, I can but they're mostly unmemorable for me. You know what I mean? Imagination is guilty pleasure, bro. Fragrance. I just bought Rasasi Hawas Black, waiting for it in the mail. Enjoy. Viking is really good. Loved it. Had a decant. Viking has that mature vibe. Creed does spice and wood really well. That is their specialty. It's like Terre de Hermes would fit in perfectly with Creed. Chocolate fondant is better than baklava. Trilitsa is also better. W Dad. I used to own Imagination. Louis Vuitton did a good job with the genuine linen smell. It's amazing. Unfortunately, to my nose, the dry down is off, synthetic on my skin. I wish I could have kept it. Such is Louis Vuitton. I think as Le Lion dries down, it has almost a cookie accord. What's your signature scent? I don't really have one. Today's trends, New World Order, unisex, sweet, aquatic, candy frags. Don't give in. Even commercial niche stuff smells same. Killian sweet. Black Phantom got a sample. Extremely designer smelling sweetness. Charging niche prices for designer crap. Everything's gone up. Everything is going up. So Dior Homme Parfum 2025 is, it's like, I think it's $185 here in Canada. You know, that doubles the price that I was paying for fragrance, let's say 10 years ago. You can get a good designer for under 100 Canadian. Unlike the softness of Shalimar or something, Le Lion's opening has a beauty that feels like the pain of a needle prick. It's very sharp, right? I always said, like, Le Lion is very sharp and pointy. It's probably like the big cedar. There's a lot of cedar in Le Lion. I love the opening, then it goes borderline too animalic, but goes full circle after a while, and I love it again. It's a wild ride worth the cost of admission. Do you like any Middle Eastern perfume? I enjoy oud, you know, the odd time. What cologne could you see Jude Law wearing? Well, Dior Homme, right? Just by association. I can see him in Dior Homme. He was the face of Dior Homme, the original face. What is it? Wasn't he? What else would he be in? I don't know. I can see him something more woody. The tariffs will cause Fragrance by CA to hike prices tremendously. Are the tariffs going through? That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I have the Karma Kawak. Love the coffee note. What's your favorite coffee perfume? Favorite coffee? I think Iris Torefi has coffee, doesn't it? You know, I get a lot of coffee from Dior Homme Parfum. And even the new Parfum 2025. There's something about it that smells like coffee to me. It might be the cacao and the patchouli, but I get a lot of coffee texture. I think Eugene would love Malik Al Taif by Arij Ledore. Imagine Dry Down is the best part, one of the best I've ever smelled. It's a warm, creamy, cinnamon, fluffy tea scent. That's outrageous. It gets a lot of love and a lot of hype. I really wonder what it smells like. I wish the citrus in Le Lion lasted longer. That's my wish. It's not the freshness I'm after, but the lemon that feels intentionally sharp like a knife. So cool. I think it's got too much lemon, to be honest. I think it could do with less citrus. It could be the lemon that's making it so sharp. Jude Law, probably a preppy, woody bergamot with a little rose thrown in. Maybe Rose Amira. Can you see Jude Law and Rose Amira? The only way to deal with constant price hikes is to buy everything now, spend safe. It almost feels like I was trying to do that while the Guerlain boutique was alive, and I was trying to buy everything at once before all the prices were going up. But you can't possibly. Like, there's just so much, and then something gets left out. But yeah, We try our best to get as much as we can for as little. Sometimes it works, sometimes. What's up, Eugene? What's up, Diego? Sent today another 13. I bought 10 mil of Goldfield and Banks Silky Woods Elixir. Smells similar to Montal Arabian Tonka. Sweet. SWY in Tensley has more sweeter candy. Did you get to wear a bit more of DHP 25? No. I went to the shoppers here. They have DHP, but they don't have any testers. I was like, how are people going to buy this if they can't smell it? She said, we'll work on getting some testers. Not sure if I'm a Dior Homme man myself anymore. Do you see yourself as a Dior Homme in 2025? It's not my preference, no. It's way too goopy. It's more, it's kind of juvenile, I'll be honest. Sweet, very, very sweet and bubblegum-ish. I'll probably end up grabbing a bottle at some point, just for reference. It is Dior Homme. And we'll see. What do you think about Office for Men? I gave mine to my son. He enjoys it. What's happening, Chucky? Yeah, we're gonna go in soon. You want to get me off? Chucky looking to get rid of me? What's going on? You don't need to get rid of me. You can just go, Chuck. We'll be fine right here. What do you mean Lilion has been reformulated? Is that true? You're saying the 21 version? I don't even want to hear about this nonsense. Reformulation. The new Tear has a big coffee note. No way. Jude Law, DHS. What car was that? I don't remember. It was a convertible. Was it not a Porsche? Tear made me get into vetiver. What's up, Chuck? Yeah, everybody misses Chuck. Everybody say hi to Chuck. Give Chuck some love. It's probably just got stronger as I got more bottle near. Dry down is the same, just got not as beastly. What are we talking about? Favorite cardamom? Probably Declaration. Cartier Declaration. It would be a Jean-Claude Elena. Guerlain's Santal Poderosa has a nice cardamom as well. I just did that with the Dior private line when I found out they were charging the sizes. I bought 14 from the line I was missing. Holy, all in 250 mils? You bought all of them before the prices went up? Jesus. I went in once, I went into the Dior boutique once and I bought 3 privets. And the sales assistant back then, I didn't tell you guys this because he told me not to. I don't think he's there anymore, but he would give me a tester every time I would buy a privet. And yeah, I bought 3. I came home with 4. A week later, I went back and I bought 3 more. And I went with a friend, and the friend was with me both times. And he was like, "You just bought 6 perfumes in 2 weeks." He's like, "Is everything okay with you?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, think about it. You just spent how much money? Is everything okay with you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? Is everything okay?" I didn't realize he was coming at me from like a therapy point of view, but I never even thought about it. It's just like, because it's something I did so effortlessly and so often, is just buy a ton of perfume. But yeah, everything was okay. And I got all, I think I got all the privets I wanted, and probably more, probably way more. I got some that I don't deserve to own. Are we streaming tonight? Streaming where? Like, Chucky, we're here now. Why are you, like, be with us here, Chucky. I hope potential tariffs don't hurt your job that works with the auto industry, Eugene. I hope it doesn't either, because, you know, we're not, it doesn't look good right now as it is. Like manufacturing doesn't look good in North America. It's almost non-existent, right? Compared to how it used to be 20 years ago. Chuck says new tariff sucks, new GHP sucks. I was rocking Declaration in high school, love it. Your voice is just killer. DH commercials are the best, Limol's second. I don't remember Limol. Oh yeah, Limol commercials with the sailors. Yeah, they're good commercials. What's your blind buy that you regret? Cedrat Boise. I blind buy that. What else? I would say Cedrat Boise is probably the worst thing I ever bought. I tried Awake by Acro a little while ago, hype for the coffee accord. It's okay, but many coffee fragrances go down the Frappuccino route. I just want espresso. Maybe you can make a coffee frag. L'Artisan has, is it Noiric Skis that smells like coffee? There are coffee frags out there. Sorry, aside from Eau Noir, I haven't encountered any fragrance by Francis Kujan that reached the level of Chanel or Guerlain perfumes. None? What about... I was going to say Grand Soir. Absolute Pour le Soir. What about Absolute Pour le Soir? Have you tried that? Watching from prison. They got internet in prison? Fuck. They gave me 7 testers for buying 14. That's funny. That's sweet, bro. Yeah, that's a good thing about finding the right sales assistant. And I always say, like, stick to the sales assistant because they will give you free shit. They will. They'll give you... I get testers all the time. They just don't like you telling people. Noiric Skis, it's beautiful and has a maple accord as well. Really airy with smelling fake. L'Artisan had some serious game back in the day. %, same here. I always stick with the same reps. Absolutely. And they appreciate you too, right? And they're helpful and they'll introduce you to people and, you know, they'll help you along your way. They really treat you well if you stick. Yeah, and they get it, right? They get it. All right, guys, it's time to go in. So let's wrap this up. I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to head in 4 o'clock. My son will be here at 5:30, so I'm gonna have to jump in really quick. But it's great seeing you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going. How many Le Labos do you have? I don't know. My guess would be about 15 to 20. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head in. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Much love. Bye for now.